People are arriving. Awesome. Awesome. I'll hop in and warm up a little bit with you guys until Angela is ready. That's what we call a warm up. All right. You're going to hop in here, Angela, when you're ready. Yeah, I'm going to explain that in a minute. In fact, I'll do it right now before we get going. Okay, so in the next month, 1 to 2 months, we will be having a daycare open upstairs, which means that we're not going to be able to use the bookshelf in the lobby as our desk, our front desk anymore. So we're going to be using the kitchen more and more, which means that the kitchen window is going to be open more and more, which means that everybody's going to have to get adjusted to the fact that those flaps are open. So I'm going to start opening them in practice so that people become accustomed to it. Make sense?
Why aren't we just using the door?
We'll be using the kitchen as our desk.
As our desk?
Yeah. Right now we use the bookshelf as our desk out in the lobby.
Oh, and that one we can't use?
Yeah.
So. Who uses that there?
No, we use it for scorekeeping and all kinds of little things. Our clipboards and our punch cards, and so we're not going to be able to use that as our gathering place anymore. We need to use the space inside the gym, so we're not going to have players leaving the gym as often. Right now we finish and we all go out and hang out in the lobby. We're not going to be able to do that with the daycare open upstairs, so there's going to have to be some changes in how we do things. So I'm kind of experimenting with the kitchen to figure out how we can better use it.
Can we move the chips and the candy? I don't want to be going in there and seeing chips and candy every time I go in there.
Okay, well, we'll talk to Kathy about that. We'll move them into my mouth. We'll move them into my mouth. Uh-oh. A little bit of spin. Oh. All right, play nice. Oops. Okay, let's get started on our structured warm-up. So ball for you, Lorraine. So we want to go all the way to the blue line. Blue line. Remember to back up from the blue line. No, the ball needs to be landing on the blue line. Yeah, the ball goes to the blue line, which means you need to back up a little bit from the blue line. And you need to back up a little bit, Angela. You're a little too close. Yeah, blue line to blue line. Ball should be going to the blue line. Ball should be bouncing on the blue line. Yep, ideally. No, we're doing down one side now. So you got to turn and hit a backhand. Okay. Pause. So right now, when you hit your dinks, your racket's coming back behind you. Should never come back behind you on a dink. Should always stay in front of you.
This is so far from dink. I thought you had to be right.
We are. We're going blue line to blue line. When you're dinking competitively, you want to be able to dink blue line to blue line. No, don't bring the backer behind you. Keep it in front of you. There we are. Keep it in front. Nice. So when you're dinking, Lorraine, in this controlled structured dink, keep the racket in front of you. When the racket's coming back behind you a lot, keep it in front of you. Much better. Very nice. Long diagonals, long diagonals. Nope, don't switch. You're going to be in the middle of your box. There you go. Okay, switch. Okay, rotate. Or switch, whatever, switch. The other long diagonal now, or you already did. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you already did. My mistake. All right, you guys done? Okay, so we're gonna do the whole. I'm just gonna slide over here, Rita. I'm gonna do a demonstration with Angela. We're gonna do the structured dink again. This time we're gonna focus on one particular thing, which is holding your paddle out as if you're gonna catch the ball on it before you dink it. What I'm seeing is a lot of you are receiving as the dink is coming in. Your racket is above your waist, and then you're swinging at the ball. What I want you to do is different. So we're gonna as it's coming in towards me, I'm getting my racket down like I'm gonna catch it. Right? That's like I'm gonna catch it. Oops. So I can start in the ready position if I want, but as the ball's coming towards me, as soon as it crosses the net, I get my racket down like I'm going to catch it. Okay? So that your ball's underneath, or your racket's underneath the ball shortly after it crosses the net. I want it underneath the ball. Okay, so we're going to do the whole structured thing over, and that's the one thing that we're working on is stick your paddle out like you're going to catch the ball. Okay? No, stop, pause, 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 pause. Okay, so you're not looking like you're going to catch the ball after the bounce. Your racket's still back here, and then you're swinging towards the ball. I want it out there like you're going to catch it. I want you to convince Margaret that you're about to catch it, and then I want you to give it a little bump. Okay? Okay, again, your racket's behind you, so watch the difference. Yeah, okay, we'll do this side. Come over here and watch. So, I hold my racket out like I'm going to catch. Right? This is what you're doing. If you watch the video, you'll see the difference. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Very good, Lorraine. Much better, Lorraine. Get it down like you're going to catch it. Get under the ball. Right under the ball. You're still a little bit above the ball. I want you to get it down like you're going to catch it. All right? Like you're going to catch it. Okay? Same with you, Margaret. Get the racket out in front of you like you're going to catch it. Like you're going to catch it. Same with you, Angela. Get the racket down like you're going to catch it. Get the racket down like you're going to catch it. Yeah, you too. There you go. That's better. That's better. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, you guys are both doing great. Much better, both of you ladies, much better. Okay, keep it going. Don't stick it out like you're going to catch it. Out in front of you like you're going to catch it. Very good, Rita.
What a difference. Sorry.
Lorraine, that's the best I have ever seen you dink. That was awesome. Good technique. Very good, Rita. Yeah, keep both feet on the ground, Rita. Keep both feet on the ground. Keep both feet on the ground. Both feet on the ground. Both feet on the ground. You're not a ballerina.
Yeah, I've never been much of a ballerina.
Oh, you were doing this. You were doing this.
I'm ready. I'm straight, guys. That's all. You want me to go straight because you're going today? Say what you want to go. Diagonal.
Every shot is going to be diagonal then. Every shot. Doesn't matter what she does, you're going to respond diagonal.
Or you want the opposite? You want the opposite of that. I'm
Don't push her back. Don't push her back. Good. Okay, that was great. That's good enough. So it makes a big difference, doesn't it? Getting under the ball. Let me show you another reason why we're doing this, so you guys can go over on that side. Okay. So we're dinking back. We just dink. You hit all dink, right? If I'm getting under the ball, and I'm showing her my racket, right? I'm holding before every shot. I'm holding just a little bit. She doesn't know when I'm going to do that. She doesn't know when I'm going to speed up. She doesn't know when I'm going to do a flick. She doesn't know what I'm going to do because every shot looks the same, right? So getting your racket out in front of you, doing a little bit of a pause before you hit every dink, sets you up for success on other shots later. It also gives you much better control with your dinking because you've got the racket out in front of you, you can see where the racket face is facing, and you can just give it a little bump towards wherever it is you're facing. We're only going to the blue line. You don't need to be bringing the racket back at all. So let's, from here, right, if I'm going to the blue line, just think back to me, back up a little bit from the blue line. There we go. It's just all follow through, right? I mean, I'm hardly moving my racket at all. And I'm easily, I got it all the way to the baseline with no backswing. You see what I'm saying? You don't need backswing. All this does is make it harder for you to control the shot. So just keep it up front, give it a little push. Okay? All right. We're gonna work on, let's do a little bit of volleying, reaction volleys. We have about 10 minutes. We're gonna work on ground strokes today. Yes? Yeah.
And then there are other players that like they're dancing. I like to think we're dancing all the time. Doing this, right? It looks way better. And because it looks way better, it feels way better. It feels way better. It looks better. They're both connected, right?
I agree with you.
The good players the pros don't be loose. Right? They don't do this. They're very elegant like this. They're very, because that's the way you make those shots.
All right, so we're gonna heels on the blue line, reaction volleys. Okay, remember, green zone is everything I can hit with my backhand. Yellow zone is forehand, everything I can hit with my forehand. Red zone is in between the two. So my shoulder, my hip, this is red zone. We definitely don't want to be hitting anything into the red zone for this drill. We want to be trying to go green zone to green zone. Now, when you have a left-handed player, you're going to have to turn a little bit. Just pull this foot back about 8 inches. No, just keep that foot forward. You're going to turn a little bit at an angle. There we go. And you're going to have to turn a little bit on an angle too. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. But right hand to right hand, you can be square to each other.
Good question. Say it's right here.
Yeah. Everything you can hit with your backhand.
I've heard him say the green zone, red zone, and yellow zone.
Yeah.
I never, and red zone and yellow.
Yeah. So we want to go green zone to green zone. And through the window. Green zone to green zone and through the window. All right. Where's your green zone? Yeah. Yours is on your backhand side, right? Or sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So her green zone is right here on her right side of her body, right? Your green zone is right here, right? Everything here. This is her green zone. So you guys are going this side to this side, right? to get that, you're going to have to turn a little bit. There we are. Just keep your backhand out a little more. You're going to have to turn a little bit too. There we go, because she's left-handed. And we want everything green zone to green zone and through this window. Green zone to green zone and through the window. Rita, through the window. Through the window. So you're, oh, pause 1 second. So you're taking a really long stroke, which means the ball's going to go a long way. I want you to shorten your stroke up.
Okay.
Right? So it's not going so far. Not going so fast. So you're planted in place and you're reaching a lot. Don't be afraid to move your feet to maintain your distance away from the ball. If you're always reaching, you're going to get in trouble, right? So don't be afraid to step in or step aside. Keep your feet active. So I wanted to try to take more balls down here rather than up here all the time. Up here, they're going to be harder to control. So if you need to, back up, let the ball fall a little further, step forward, step sideways, whatever you need to do to try and get that, receive the ball a little lower. Okay? That's good. And smooth your strokes out a little bit. There we go. Is that? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Smoother. Slow down. Slow down. Good job. Okay, Lorraine, just slow down and relax a little bit. Don't be so intense. Just relax. Much better, Lorraine. Much better. There you go. Makes a big difference when you relax, doesn't it? Just relax. Keep it low. Good stuff. Okay, let's do a pickup. Let's do a pickup and go for a drink of water. Well done, ladies. Okay, let's go. Take a drink.
Use it when you're putting away, right? Because attack is not what you put away.
Well, when we were thinking back and forth, I was very low. I had to keep staying low in order to get her ball set, and she's standing tall. So I mean, I'd like to stand tall too, but she's.
What I was saying is I'm just bending a little bit, but when I first started, I had to bend a lot. And
It's a timing issue.
I think
Just
that,
kind of an issue.
and I think that then you understand you need to bend first a lot to understand when you need to bend.
I think she was bending more than you think she was, and I think you were bending less than you think you were.
Okay.
If you watch the video, I don't think there was, like, sometimes perception is not reality.
Okay.
So just take a look at the video, see if you notice a difference.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Are you on Duper yet?
Yes.
You are a Duper?
Yes.
Have you accepted our invitation? Okay, so go check your Duper account. When you log into Duper, there's a play button at the bottom, and then it'll create your list of clubs. Or there's a tab that says invites. Check your invites, and if I haven't invited you yet, you can join our club. Just search Cedar Brae, it'll come up. You're in Duper already, right? And yeah, you guys are all set up. And you also need a Pickleball Brackets account. Do you have one of those yet?
Is that what Pickleball Canada?
No, pickleballbrackets.com. It's separate from Pickleball Canada. Okay, I'll send you an email later today with all the information. Okay. Okay, so today we're going to work on our ground strokes. I'm going to get it at it in a progressive way. We're going to do 3 progressions. I'm going to demonstrate them right now with Angela. So everybody on the sideline over here, please. You can watch what we're doing. Come on over here. So we're just going to start by dinking backhand in front of us, backhand to backhand in front of us. Boom. Right? And you see how I'm pushing the ball away from myself? I'm just pushing the ball. So I'm pushing the ball. That's going to be our first progression. Then we're going to turn sideways, and we're going to dink backhand to backhand, backhand to backhand. Okay, nice. Yeah, sideways this way. Yeah. We're going to backhand. We're going to go backhand to backhand. So she's going to be careful, try not to push the ball past the blue line. I'm going to try not to push the ball past the blue line. Right. So turn sideways, Angela. You're open. Yeah, stay sideways. Okay. Okay, no worries. All right. Okay, and then our last progression is we're just going to back up, white line to white line, right? And we're just going to go backhand to backhand. Yeah, backhand to backhand. Okay. Backhand to backhand from the white line. So turn sideways. There we are. All right, now there's a couple of things I want you to notice. First of all, how far away from me is the ball bouncing? A long way, right? Look how far the ball is away from my right foot when I'm hitting my backhands. The ball's bouncing a long way away from me, right? The reason for that is I need room for my backhand because my shoulder's on this side of my body. All 3 of you are accepting the ball, receiving the ball way too close to your feet. So when we're doing our feeds today and you're feeding to somebody on their backhand side, I want you to be conscious of not hitting the ball into their feet. I want you to hit it short enough that they have room to hit their shot, because I want all 3 of you today in all 3 of these positions to work on keeping the ball as far away from your feet as you can when you're receiving. Right? So if we're doing this one, come right up to the blue line, or just behind the blue line. There we go. Yeah, we're going to go backhand to backhand. I'm going to stay as far back as I can from the ball. Oops, sorry. All right, see how I'm not letting it get into my feet? If she hits it close to me, I'm going to back up to create space. You see what I'm saying? I really want you to work on creating as much space between you and the ball as possible, because I want you to figure out where the end of your range is. because I want to get you all in the habit of receiving balls at the edge of your range. That'll help prevent you from allowing the ball to come into your feet. Does that make sense? That's what we're going to work on today. Yes?
Question.
Yep.
So when we're close to the net, we're more squared up. Open.
Yep. We're going to start squared up.
Go back, we
Yep.
start going
More sideways. Yep. And once we get to the very back, we have a backswing as well. But we're not going to get there today. It's too far. All right, so go back to the partner you had. Go back to the partner you had. In a minute, we're going to rotate. We're going to keep rotating around Angela today. All right. All right, so you're going to be one stride behind the blue line. Give yourself some space. The ball's going to be bouncing on the blue line. So be a full stride behind the blue line. Oh, stop. And you do not want your feeds to go past the blue line. Yeah, anything on your backhand side is your green zone. Anything on your backhand side, anything you can hit with your backhand is the green zone. So right now, Rita, we're just forward. Yeah, right now we're keeping our feet facing forward. Stay away from the ball. Don't let it get too close to you. Okay, so try not to hit past the blue line, Angela. And you, same with you, Rita. Don't hit past the blue line. Remember, hold your paddle out like you're trying to catch the ball. You're pushing too hard, Lorraine. Ease up. Don't go past the blue line. Control your feeds, guys. You don't need to turn sideways from this distance, Margaret. You don't need to turn sideways from this distance. Pause, just pause for a second. So you're turning sideways. At this distance, you don't need to turn sideways. You should be able to receive everything open at this distance, okay? So you're overhitting because you're starting with your paddle up here and you're swinging at the ball. Just hold it out like you're going to catch it and just bump it back. Okay, let's rotate around Angela. One position.
I think, remember to catch the ball in 5 feet. It's not an insult to catch a ball. I used to think it was an insult. It's not an insult. A crappy feet is a crappy return. Just stop it.
Yeah, just stop and reset. Yeah.
Margaret, show me your green zone.
No, where's your green zone? Yeah, there you go. Everything you can take on your backhand is your green zone. Pause. Just pause for 1 second. So you're doing great. But at some point, somebody taught you something that I need to unteach you. Can I just get you right there? You seem to, somebody taught you, just get right there so you can see my paddle. Somebody taught you that your paddle has to be parallel to the ground on your backhand. It doesn't. You're going to do, on your forehand, you drop your paddle head. On your backhand, you're going to drop your paddle head too. Sometimes you'll take shots like this, but most of the time, watch this, we're going to dink back and forth. See how my paddle head is down? My paddle head is down, right? My paddle head is down. Right now you're trying to do everything like this. You're trying to do everything like this, and it's making it really hard for you to lift the ball. Making it really hard for you to control the ball. It would be hard for me to play that way too, right? It's because you're not getting any leverage from your paddle. So don't be afraid to let your paddle head drop. Yeah, let it drop. All right, we're going to try something. Step over here for a second. Okay, see how my paddle head's down? All the way down? We're going to just dink right to my paddle. Just dink for my paddle. Oops. There we are. All right, so try and dink back and forth just with your paddle head down. Yep, beautiful. See how much easier that is, Lorraine? Okay, so let's do that now. Go back to what we were doing. Don't be afraid to drop your paddle head. Pause for a second. All right, so I'm going to teach you something new. Same issue I was just teaching Lorraine. I'm just going to get you right here where you can see me. Okay, so right now you're really rigid and really hard, and you're holding your paddle almost parallel to the ground. I want you to relax your wrist and let your paddle head drop. Just let it drop, just like it is on your forehand. Sometimes you might have to lift it, but most of the time I just want, so firm, but not so tense, and let your paddle head drop so that you can really soften things up. So it's not like steel. There's a little bit of movement here, right? A little bit of, think of it more like a spring than a steel welded joint. Right now it's like a welded joint. I want you to just relax a little bit so there's a little bit of movement there so that it can do some absorbing on your backhand. And I want you to drop your paddle head. Drop it. Don't be afraid to drop it. It doesn't have to be parallel to the ground all the time. It can be down. Right? Because you're dropping your paddle head on your forehand, and you've got a nice supple wrist on your forehand. On your backhand, same thing. Paddle head's going to come down. There's a little bit of movement. See how my hand is moving a little bit? My wrist is firm. My hand is moving. Right, so really relax down here. A little firmer up here. Right. There needs to be some give on your backhand. Okay? All right, let's try that. Lorraine, that's much better. Do you feel it, Lorraine? Do you feel it? Big difference, isn't it? You have strong enough wrists. Your wrists are strong enough for pickleball.
I was telling Margaret, teach me how to relax my wrist.
Yeah.
Teach me how to relax my wrist.
Yeah. So just
I think
if you're
what
if you
I'm confusing is the grip versus the wrist. And I think what's happening is when I'm doing my backhand, I tend to be sloppy grip because it's weak grasp. And so I'm hanging onto it so I have a firm grip,
Yeah.
which is causing.
when you hit your backhand, I see a bulge here, a bulge here, and I see no movement here, and I hear tension in the racket. We just got to get you to just relax a little bit. You're strong enough to hold on to this.
Can you see the bulge right now?
Yeah, right
Okay,
there.
hold that. I'm going to do what you did. Tell me where it is. Right here? Yeah. Tell me where it is. I'm just doing what you did to me. See, I feel my grip get floppy.
It's okay.
He was on the right. And that is curious. It does. It does. And I can show you how to stretch that.
All right, let's try and get some strokes in here. Okay, these guys have moved on to the next progression, which is fine. Okay, so now we're going to turn a little bit sideways, right? So use a line on the ground, and we're going to try to go backhand to backhand. So I want you two to hit the ball along this line, just back and forth along this line, and I want you two to hit the ball back and forth along this black line. Black line. Yeah, just to create a little more space between you guys. Right? So you're going to go backhand to backhand. Just turn sideways. So you're going to face this way. Yeah, you're going to face the curtain. Okay, you're going to face the curtain. Face the curtain. There we go. Yeah, and you're going to still aim for the blue line. Stop. 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 All right. So you need to face your right hand, and I want you to be on this side of the white line. You guys are going to try and trace the ball down the white line. So your paddle's out here, so you need to back up, back up, back up. There we are. Okay, so there's your good relationship. There we go. Yeah, if you lose control, just catch the ball and start over. Grab it of the ball. So I'm going to show you something, Lorraine. So right now, you're throwing the ball at the ground just outside of your foot. I want you to toss it out here and just give it a little push. Okay? And don't throw it down, throw it up. Further away. So if a ball is going to land, just line up sideways. Okay. If a ball is going to land here, where do you need to be to receive it? No, you need to be that way, right? Because your arm's on this side of your body, right? So I want you to create at least this much space from where the ball lands, right? So as the ball's coming towards you, you're going to need to back up sometimes. Okay? Try not to push your balls past the blue line, ladies. No further than the blue line. All right. So later today, I want you to go find this video. Find this point where I'm talking to you right now, and I want you to look back at the last 6 or 7 or 8 hits and tell me what your left foot is doing.
What? How do I find the video?
It's on our YouTube channel. I'll show you. So you're going to find the video. You're going to find the spot that we were just talking, and you're going to tell me later what your left foot was doing. Okay? Yep. It's coming off the ground. You're being a ballerina. Stay sideways, Margaret. Stay sideways. Nice. Good job. It's all coming together for you. All right, let's rotate one position around Ungala. You're going to talk. Okay. Lorraine's having similar problems to what Margaret was having. She's not relaxed on her with her backhand. She needs to drop her racket a little bit, right? She needs to get under the ball, and then her other issue is she's too close to the ball on the bounce sometimes. So think about that while you're playing with her. Okay.
So let me see your
Stay sideways, Margaret. Pause. Okay, we're hitting down the white line, right? Right? So you need to be sideways. Yeah, far away from the line. This is where your racket's going to be, right? So, and then you need to be back away from the line a little bit. There we go. Okay, now you guys can go up and down the line. Nope, you're going down this black line. You're both backhands, so you're going to be outside of the line here, Lorraine. Yep. There we go. So you're aiming for right here, Lorraine. You're aiming for this spot right here. Very good. Lorraine, you're making great progress today. That's awesome. One sec. Yep, that's your objective. Hit the cone.
Hit the cone.
Good job. Good coaching.
That's really good. We don't want this. I use
Watch your cones. Yeah. Very good, Lorraine. Very good, Lorraine. I've never seen you make as much progress in one day as you have today. You're doing great.
I honestly think there's a lot to do with her feet.
Yeah.
She's here, and so everything is very, very.
She was
very,
reaching before. Now she's moving.
I know, but now she's moving her toes a little bit as well.
Yeah. Good. Good job, Margaret. Way to control the rally. There we go. Hit a cone. That's good. Okay, let's go grab a drink and take a break. That was awesome progress today, ladies. Great. We're actually going to use those. We're going to play a new game. So you guys go have a drink and I'll set up. And on this side. Left-handed player. There's the left hand. Left hand. Oh, set up 3. Let's do it this way. Oh, shit. I want to go back further back. You pull back to the red line. Back to the red line. The cones. Yeah, pull it back to the red line. Okay. Objective of each team is to knock the 3 towers down on the other team's side before they knock your towers down. So, you cannot go in front of your cones. In fact, I want you to try and stay behind the white line. Right? Try and stay behind the white line. If the ball bounces twice, that's fine. If it bounces 3 times, that's fine. I don't want anybody goaltending and protecting their cones. I don't want anybody going in front of their cones. I want you to stay back from your cones. Yep. Correct. Stay behind the white line. Right? And I want you to hit as many backhands as you can. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which side you're on. Okay. 1 ball, 4 players. Whichever team just knocked out, well, either team can serve. Doesn't really matter. Yep, for sure. Yep. Yep. Okay. You can't knock them down on the serve. You want to try and hit as many backhands as you can. So that would have been a good opportunity for you to back up and hit a backhand. Did the buzzer just go? Oh, they're not open till. That's 1. Yep. Backhands, Lorraine. Hit some backhands. Yeah, switch sides. It'll be better for you guys. There it is. That wasn't a serve. Nope.
When she starts to
No, it wasn't a serve. It was a return. Here we go. Ball on the left. There it is. There's 1. Okay, 1 away. Okay, switch sides. Switch sides. You're going to have to rotate because there's only one set of cones now. Remember, we're trying to hit backhands. Oh, you guys are getting close. Switch sides, yep.
I see it. It's in my eye. It's going to get out.
Rotate. Don't forget to rotate with your partner so your partner gets a chance. Rotate. Ooh, that was so close. Hey, Jolene. Oh! Switch. Hey! Hey! Okay, so we'll reset up the cones. You can take these three. You can take these three, Margaret. Yeah, same place, yep. We'll just rotate the teams around. So separate and split. Good. Oh, that one fell down.
That did not fall down.
Did I set it like that? Oh, you did that on purpose?
No.
Oh. Did I? Oh, Rita did. Hey, there's one. Good job, Lorraine. Margaret's a well-known cheater. She's a yogurt cheater. Oh, not on the serve, though. That was on the serve. Not on the serve. Take as many backhands as you can, Margaret. Oh, yeah. We'll ignore that that was a forehand. It is, I know. Down to one. Okay, reset your cones and change teams one more time. Who haven't you played with, Angela? You haven't played with Lorraine. Lorraine, you're going to be with Angela this time. You can set up those cones right there.
All right, partner, let's not do that.
Oh, look at that. And that was a backhand, too. It was a backhand, too. Thank you. Oh, so close. Oh, there's one. I got it.
All right.
Oops. Oh, so close. Oh, Lorraine, very close. Oh, very close. Okay, don't forget you two got to rotate every once in a while to try and get backhands in, right? Ooh. Oh!
Don't set her up.
All right, you guys play a regular game? Play a regular game
Ran
now?
had all three of them.
All right, play a regular game. Morning, Jane. Ball. You were over both of them. She was fine. She was fine. She didn't make. She didn't fault. I watched her feet. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Just out. Yep. That was a great serve, Lorraine. Poaching is something you do deliberately. Being out of place is something you do accidentally. Out. Okay, last point. Last point. Well done. Okay. Awesome. Okay, come on in. Come on in. Okay, so today we worked on our backhands a little bit. I think we made some really significant progress. I was very happy to see it. We also worked during the warm-up, our structured warm-up, on holding our racket out like we're going to catch the ball and then returning it. That's an important thing. I want you to build that into all of your structured warm-ups because, well, there's a whole bunch of reasons. I went through them during class, but something I want you to work on during your structured warm-ups. Did you have any questions? Yep.
I like this one. Work on this
Keeping your feet moving.
and this.
Oh,
Moving the feet.
relaxing
This.
your.
Are you talking to someone in the lobby and you're holding out?
You're tight.
You're not moving your wrist, Margaret. Keep your elbow still. Put it on your hip. Put it on your hip.
This is moving.
See why I want
There
you
you
to
go.
do that?
There you go.
Just be floppy with your, be floppy like you're floppy. Yeah, be floppy. Be gay for me.
There you go.
Floppy.
Be a little gay, Margaret.
Okay. How do you feel about shit like that? I think we all know. I think we all know. You don't know any gay people. Good God, there's something wrong with you. So, okay, I want to work on this. Is that wrist moving? And that is as a massage therapist, right? And if you think you're moving your elbow, I'm just dropping it. I'm just like having fun. Get that wrist going. Get it flexible.
Yeah,
You're a pickleball player.
it's talking about his dexterity, and finger dexterity is important in racket sports. You need to be able to. Your fingers are a huge part of what you're doing. People say, "Oh, just hold the same grip the entire game." That's not what really good players do. Yeah, you have to be dexterous with your fingers.
Start playing with your paddle.